my favorite stock and everyone's favorite stock to hate. Tesla came in, they pretty much missed on every single metric except for margins. And so with the calls going on right now, we'll see what happens. It looks like it's selling off some, but according to the chart. But this is a company that is not really in the future going to be valued as an EV company as much as an AI and robotics company. We think robotics is a really important place to be. You mentioned the U.S. becoming a manufacturing powerhouse, and that being an objective of the administration. We still have over 450,000 manufacturing jobs that have gone unfilled. So we need robotics. You and I have talked about this. Yeah. You had some pretty cool pictures about robots that were laying tile and roofing houses. And so I think it's going to be interesting to see what the result is after the call today with Tesla. It's not in our 12 best ideas portfolio. ServiceNow is, and it will stay there. But this is a stock that we own in growth, and we don't have it in 12 best because it's too volatile. Instead, we have Uber, which was left for dead, and we moved it into 12 best, and the stock has really had a renaissance because it's clear that they're not going out of business due to Cybercab and Waymo. So, or Robotaxi and Waymo.
The other thing that I think people may forget, because it's, people's memories are transitory too, Nancy, is that he was distracted for a little bit here until he just recently got back to his company. I mean, the political ramifications of being with the administration and developing the DOGE department and going through and suffering the attacks, both personal and professional. This is not a dumb human being. This is a very smart, very interesting man that clearly continues to have a lot of potential.
Well, and I think I would just say to you, I've talked about it a lot internally, but if you read his biography, this is a guy who routinely, he describes himself as wired for war. And that's who he is. And so he does best when he's under pressure and perceives himself to be under attack. And he also sort of frequently and regularly teeters on the edge of disaster. And then he retreats just in the nick of time. So what he's thinking about, because he just invested $2 billion from SpaceX into xAI, which is the AI, the X and AI company. Right. And so he merged X in there as well, the former Twitter. And then he's going to Tesla shareholders and asking for $2 billion from Tesla to invest in AI. So that's where his mind is focused. He's a guy who he wanted a motorbike when he was like 12, and his dad was a pretty verbally abusive and individual. And so Elon stood there for over an hour and kept asking for a motorbike while his dad berated him. And guess what happened?
He got a motorbike.
He got a motorbike. So you can talk about him all you want. He's lost the mojo. I've seen him lose the mojo like 3 or 4 times over the last 10 years, and the stock's up 1,800% over the last 10 years.
If you think about like where the growth in the business is going to come from, autonomous cars, robotics, all this stuff, they all feed into each other. So if you develop the AI and get it working properly, that's what's going to go right into the robots.
Yeah, no, 100%. And he wants the money to buy thousands and thousands. I think might even be hundreds of thousands of NVIDIA chips. And that's why you and I love Grok. It's so fast and it's so accurate. And that was him going to Jensen with Larry Ellison on a different matter and just saying, give us more chips. We want more chips. Can we buy more chips? And they got more chips. And that's, I think, really served them well.